BM English Speaking Radio Channel presents BM English Word of the Day. My name is Prachati and I'm your host for this episode. You are listening to episode number 179 of season 3. Today's word is impose. Impose means to force someone to accept ideas or beliefs, to officially enforce a rule or penalty, compel someone to behave in a certain way, often against his or her wishes. With BM English Speaking Radio Channel, learn one new word every day and impress the world. In this English vocabulary lesson, you will learn how to use the word impose. We are sure that this ESL lesson will help you to enhance your English vocabulary and speak English fluently and confidently. Impose is spelt as I-M-P-O-S-E. The word impose shows an action which makes it mandatory for someone to do something, and often it is against the wish of that person. For example, the court may decide to impose either a fine or a prison sentence. Listen carefully how we can use the word impose in 8 different situations in 8 different sentences. Example number 1 of 8. Ronny was appointed the leader of the sales team. He wanted to introduce several new initiatives. However, he decided not to impose his views on his team members and instead invited suggestions from them for overall improvement. Wow! Wasn't that wonderful on Ronny's part? Moving on to example number 2 of 8. Most governments impose heavy taxes on sale of cigarettes. The rationale behind this is to discourage the consumption of cigarettes by making them expensive. Example number 3 of 8. The Forest Conservation Ministry has imposed a complete ban on hunting of wild animals. To enforce the same rigorously, stringent laws have been made. Example number 4 of 8. The HR department organized a workshop for its employees. The theme was problem solving through teamwork. By the end of the workshop, the participants learned the skill of collaborative working instead of imposing individual ideas on others. Do you know that over 3 lakh professionals, students and homemakers have learned to speak English fluently and confidently at BM English Speaking Institute? Log on to our website www.bmconsultantsindia.com for more information. Example number 5 of 8. Many car drivers would often park their vehicle near the gate of a school. This caused traffic congestion on the road. Therefore, the traffic police imposed a restriction on parking any vehicle within 10 meters of the school gate. Let us understand example number 6 of 8. Mrs. Gomes turned 80 last week. Her health was not so good and her movements were sluggish. She called her children and expressed her desire to stay in a senior citizen's home since she did not want to impose herself on her family in her old age. Example number 7 of 8. The renowned counselor spoke in a seminar and emphasized the fact that the teenagers do not like being imposed with ideas or beliefs. Instead, she advised the parents to have an open dialogue with their children. This will help in inculcating independent decision making in them. Don't you agree? Do share your comments in the comments box. Moving on to example number 8 of 8. The trains to New Delhi were cancelled at the last minute due to fog. This compelled the group of tourists to travel by air. As a result, each one was imposed with an additional burden of travel expense. Today we learnt the word impose, which means to force someone to accept ideas or beliefs, to officially enforce a rule or penalty. Compel someone to behave in a certain way, often against his or her wishes. Can you frame 3 sentences with impose and type in the comments box? We are waiting. We are sure this lesson has helped to boost your English vocabulary and speak fluent English. You can download the script of this episode and all our episodes from www.bmenglishspeakingradio.in. Stay tuned for new English vocabulary lessons. We are on a mission to train 1 crore Indians in English fluency. This was episode number 179 of 200 BM vocabulary episodes that we have planned. Kindly note that we will be uploading 1 vocabulary episode daily at 6 a.m. Indian Standard Time. So meet you tomorrow at 6 o'clock with a new word. Till then, take care.